You're leading that. Being in the lion's den, bro, I done told you about my shit. Yeah, I know when you throw something in the fucking lion's den and now you got to go pull it out. That's some grown man shit. And from what I hear, you're doing. I'm in the masculine, right? You're doing what there is to do. I really want to articulate the language because I don't know if you have that distinct. You don't know how to be with this. There isn't a way to be. It's the feminine. It's you don't bring the masculine and what is there to do, what is the solution. It's containing it is just the ability to be with it. And the containment is that it doesn't take you off and away. And it sounds like you did that effectively. That's the maturity of your capacity. I mean, I invite you to consider an assessment of what's taking place there. In that dance, again, I give, story added to it, the lion's den. If you're the masculine, she's the feminine. All whatever emotion shows up inside her, that range of it. I'm glad you're getting to see this because that is, you are experiencing, I would say, full, rich, feminine of your partner. Everything your cultivated lead has provided, keeping her happy, navigating all these conversations softly, the more spectrum, the more emotional range you give access to your feminine. One, in auditioning to qualify them as your partner. Two, it's more of the attraction for them. How feminine communicates, connects with each other, other women. Feminine is emotion. The more range of emotion. What you're talking to that you're feeling. I don't know how to be with this. You need to chill, so on and so forth, right? That's in the masculine side. We're logical, pragmatic. We don't get to exercise that muscle of emotion. So that whole range, this is by design, this is how the dance works, that whole range of emotion that feminine can show up, good, bad, ugly, cries, tears, joy, laughter, whatever, all of that, masculine has to stay grounded and unfazed. Can't be so happy you go spend all the money and ruin us off track. Can't be, beat up by a little old girl because she's emotional and you have to run away. The grounded rock of is the access. That is the containment. The fact that she can do all that shit and you're chilling. Not that you don't feel it. It doesn't mean you're not fucking human. You have the same humanity. And containment is the leadership that you brought that to the space. That is the full range of feminine. There's a human being that you're giving this experience of. The person following behind your lead is getting this, the rocks, the gravel and sand. You're getting all that that's up in her shoes that she's dumping now to give you this is what you done taken us through. And that's your containment. So I invite you to consider how that's occurring for you. And there's nothing wrong here, especially since I'm letting you know because I hear you say that I didn't say anything. You don't have to. Remember, she asked, are we good? Feminine is the intuitive. That's the other yoke of your partner. You ain't got to say shit. I just put the message out there. You don't want them to close their mouth. They're not expressing from how they logically think. They're expressing from what they feel. Are we good? I'm not satisfied. Oh, you mother. All of it that's there, that's the emotion coming through. They're not. And you can't tell them that's not sand in your shoe. You haven't been going through these thorns and spikes when we went through the bush here. Those are real things behind your lead that you are responsible for. And the thing is, yeah, I got you. And we're still going west. If this is, I'm in divorce, separate houses. If this is how it's going to go, this is how it is behind my lead. This is still what life looks like at all stages and phases. We may be breaking up. We may need some space. I'm not satisfied. This is still your containment. No matter how you feel, that maturity of containment is what shows up in the little boys out there. And I'm talking about grown-ass men. Oh, she off in them feelings and stuff. Shut your mouth. I ain't trying to hear all that. No space for it. That's the maturity of their containment. Again, we don't get to exercise this muscle. That's no fault to anybody. I'm not faulting that it shows up. I don't know how to be with this. Yes, because as grown-ass men, you have not been conditioned or given an environment cultivating your emotional intelligence and development, the ability to be with and not be taken out, not to feel like an enemy, not to feel belittled, disrespected, not good enough and all that, to let your feminine, who's following your lead, dump out her thorns. It's not just being a punching bag. The context is that you're not phased. You're not getting, this is my fault. You're not getting, she's complaining. This is looking, what have I led her through? What can I acknowledge is valid? What is something that can change? Or just recreating. Sometimes letting her know, oh, damn, you got a lot of thorns and shit. Damn, I did take you through that gravel back there. That's all they need, to be seen, to be contained, for you not to be flipping out, to then give her the choice to rationally, sanely, at her own time and pace. That's why she's calling when you're leaving. She's not, oh, F him, I'm out here getting live, let me go get in these streets and get back to it. She's feminine. She still doesn't know how to not follow you. The other side of that is the life she has not been building as her masculine lead, as herself following in your lead, whatever it's looked like she's been following you for all this time. They're all actually closer to conversations of you getting getting to the truth. What I say, you want your ideal relationship, get butt naked. Y'all get butt naked. You might not be together. It may be a situation that looks exactly how you want it to look. Whatever it's going to be, y'all got to get butt naked for it.